All right. Marvin's coming out the crib. Yeah, I'll listen to a live, like I'll listen to an extended live if I'm like driving to work or I'm just at work. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Or if I'm in the bed, I definitely can turn the live on. All right, we see Marvin coming down the stairs and he about to hop off in. I think this is a Lexus. I'm not for sure. It could be an Acura now. Honda owns Lexus, Acura, you know what I'm saying? Acura is the top of the line though. You know what I mean? Honda and Lexus, but then you got that Acura. The Acura are different, you know what I mean? No, it's Toyota and Lexus and Honda and Acura. My bad, and my apologies. Early Tyler pulls up on him. Hey, yo, Marvin, we ain't letting this slide, man. My family ain't letting it go down like that. We know what you did to Londale. We looking at Early Tyler like, what the fuck is he talking about? Marvin looking around like, who you talking to? Who you talking to? He's like, nah, we know what you did about Lundale, and we ain't letting that slide. My family about it. So now we getting introduced to maybe, I'm not for sure, maybe Early Tyler got some family members that are really like that. Now, Lundale, we all know, even Rock told us that he a loudmouth. And Marvin's looking at him like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, nah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You took out Lundale. So he says, let's just say hypothetically I did. What you gonna do about it, nigga? Early Tyler's looking at him. We got to give Early some credit, though. He pulled up on Marvin. Marvin said, what you gonna do about it? Nigga. Nigga. What you gonna do about it, nigga? See? Early Tyler don't do nothing, and Marvin is like, exactly what I thought. Not a damn thing. So I'm looking at Marvin like, damn, the big bad wolf. Sometimes you got to stand on business. Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one up the skull on him. Walk him down whole time. I know he got some on him. Extort, bully the Poe on him. Say Early, I hear you like to rob. But anyway, Marvin checks Early Tyler and tells him you ain't gonna do nothing because you ain't about nothing. Now from there, he ends up having to talk to Rock because Rock found out that David is dead. Now Marvin doesn't know nothing about that, but Marvin is also saying, well, that happens all the time. But before we get to that, we got to talk about Early Tyler because remember, Marvin asked him, what you gonna do about it? So what does Early Tyler do? He goes directly to Stefano. Now, I know a lot of y'all were pointing this out. Shout out to Kendall. Kendall was one of the first people that I seen say we couldn't trust Early Tyler from the very beginning. And I was always saying that Early Tyler was just a guy that's just trying to get money. He ain't really got no issues with nobody. But he did what any of us, hey, no disrespect. What I'm about to say, I'm about to classify all of us. So don't take it as disrespect, okay? What I'm about to say, do not take this as disrespect. Let me get my David on. Not no he, but just clean the nose. Early Tyler did exactly what all of us would have done. Some bitch ass nigga shit. We going to tell Stefano. Stefano, I got to tell him what I know. I need to talk to you about Marvin Thomas. So Early Tyler, after getting punked by Marvin over his cousin, Marvin said, what you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm telling, nigga. I'm going to your boss and tell it. He said, Stefano, I need to talk to you right now about Marvin Thomas. I can tell you everything you need to know. Marvin Thomas is putting hits on made men. Marvin Thomas took out my cousin. Marvin Thomas told me to take out a made man that is a friend of your family. I'm not sure if he's made man or not, but I know that he is a part of your family. You owe $10,000. Marvin Jenkins Thompson. That is who told me to do it. So Early Tyler went straight to Stefano and was like, Stefano, look, Scout's honor. This nigga Marvin told me to do it. So Stefano's like, so right now we all some bitch ass niggas because we all going straight to Stefano and we all telling. Put a 5 in the chat because we all telling. Nicola know exactly what we all going over there to do.
Gonna, I'm gonna tell.
We all some bitch and niggas. Cause we going straight to Stefano. I'm going over there respectfully. I don't know about y'all, but I learned this. I learned this at an early age. When you go to somebody with power, you got to go over there. I'm coming in that door, taking my hat off. With all due respect, sir, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just got to talk to you about Marvin Thomas. Marvin Thomas told me to go get the getting, and I may have killed a made man, but the order came from Marvin Thomas. I promise you, Stefano, I just wouldn't do that on my own now. No, my name Early Tyler, not Killer Tyler. No, 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 no. I just reckon we needs to get even with that Marvin Thomas. Marvin Thomas and his sister, they crazy motherfuckers. They took out my cousin too, sus. I tell you the truth. I would not lie to you, but I got to tell him what I know. Marvin Thomas told me, he say, boy, you get your ass out there, you get that money. I just telling you, Stefano, Marvin Thomas, I got to talk to you. I means no harms, but I just go get your money. Like I told you, I said, I get your money, I get your money. Marvin was skimming some money off the top too. I ain't want to have to tell you. Marvin was stealing money from me too, sir. Yes, sir. I was coming home with 10% of everything. I give you your 40%, sir. I was supposed to break down the other 10% to put back into the organization, sir. But Marvin takes that 10 off top. I'm going home with 7.5%, not even a whole 10. Now, normally I wouldn't even come in here and bring my black ass around here. But, sirs, I got to tell you, Marvin Thomas is a problem. He took my cousins out, and I reckon that we get things to stepping. Marvin Thomas is name. Marvin Thomas and killing niggas is the game. I just tell you what I know, sir. All's respect. All's respect. But I works for you now. I don't work for Marvin's. And I reckons that I do what you says, and I say, I got to get that money back for you. But I didn't know he was a made man. Marvin say, early? I say, yes, Marvin. He said, you go get that money. I say, I don't know. There's a good white folk over there, Marvin. Marvin say, early? You get your black ass out there and you go kill that white boy. I say, Stefano wouldn't like that. Boss man, I promise you, boss man wouldn't like that at all, Marvin. Marvin slapped me. I say, Stefano, Marvin slapped me 2 times. I say, oh no, you sure, Stefano? He said, fuck Stefano. That's what he said. He said, I don't lie. I ain't lie. I ain't lie. Marvin did. He lied. He said, fuck Stefano. He say, fuck the mob. He say, on phone them. And he say, on his dead mama, he don't give a fuck about what Stefano say. I'm just telling you what he told me early. I'm early. But he was over at my house early. That's what I was saying early. He told me on his dead mama, fuck you, fuck this nigga with the nostril on him, fuck security, and fuck that main man. I tell you, he said, you go get that money. So I'm gonna go get back into them books, sir. But I just want to let you know I had to come and talk to you about that Marvin Thomas guy. I wouldn't trust him. All that jewelry, and I don't even think that's real gold. This here, yeah, this real gold. I think his shit plated. I don't know. All that gold. No, I don't know. But yes, Stefano, I'm just telling you what I know about Marvin Thomas. Shit. I don't know. You probably need to check him. I'm not telling you what to do with your organization or job, but I'm just saying that Marvin Thomas guy, check him. Hell yeah, shit. We all would have did what Early Tyler did. We all would have went in there and did exactly what Early Tyler did. Stefano, this nigga Marvin Thomas is crazy.
Gonna, I'm gonna tell.
On my dead mama, nigga. So from there, now we know that Stefano knows about Marvin. Marvin goes to talk to Rock. Now Rock found out that David is dead. So not only is a made man dead and Londell's dead, David's gone, and now Rock needs to talk to Stefano to figure out how they gonna move their product. And Marvin is sitting here not really giving any response. Excuse me, because Marvin is like, man, I ain't really trying to tell Rock too much shit. So Rock is like, all right, look, we're gonna go through Stefano, Marvin. But you gotta tell me, did you handle that situation with Early Tyler and Londell? He's like, yeah, I handled it. She said, how the hell did you handle it, Marvin? He said, man, the God way, the real way, that way. She's like, Marvin, what does that mean? Look at Marvin's face. He's like, well, yeah, I handle it. So Rock is already mad. Marvin didn't handle the situation. He took out Londell, but Early Tyler was still alive. But the reason Early Tyler was still alive is because he couldn't kill another bookie to Stefano. So he's not trying to tell Rock, because remember, he told Rock, I don't answer to you. My side business with Stefano is what I do. But all of these side businesses that he's been doing, he's taking, every time he's taking a step, it's not a step forward, it's a step up the stairs of bullshit. Eventually, you're going to get to the top of the stairs and there's nowhere else to go. There's no plateau. It's just the top of the stairs and off the side. So Marvin is screwed because he doesn't know when shit's going to catch up with him. He don't even know that Early Tyler went to Stefano. He thought he just punked Early Tyler and Early Tyler wasn't going to do nothing. Nah, all of us some bitch ass niggas. Come on, guys. Let's not give up, man. We a team. Like, I'm trying to tell this story, so we a team. When I say we all some bitch ass niggas right now, we all. All right. If one person say they ain't, then we crumble. We need to stick together. A crew full of bitch ass niggas is better than one tough guy. There's safety in numbers. A school of fish is safer than one fish by itself. So we just a school of bitch ass niggas right now. Well, wait, we on Marvin, so we not bitch ass niggas. But when we on Early Tyler, then we are. But let's get back focused, man. Come on, guys. You fall in line. What up, Chocolate Drop? Chocolate Drop? So Rock is like, did you handle it? Marvin like, yeah, I did. Little do we know he didn't handle shit. They go over and they talk to Stefano. Now, when they get to Stefano all out of pocket. Now, we didn't already went over what he was telling Rock and them. He's like, all right, look, we can kind of negotiate things. We can get shit cracking. I can make sure that we get the product moving. But you mean to tell me that David was moving on his own without listening to anybody? And he looks directly at Marvin. He's like, Marvin, you know a thing or two about moving without permission, don't you, Marvin? Do you think that's how David was moving? Now Marvin is looking like, what the hell is he calling me out for? Why is he talking to me like this? Stefano knows. Now Marvin doesn't have a clue that Early Tyler has came through and told everything. So he tells Marvin, get up out of here. Let me talk to Rock. Now, when he's talking to Rock, he's telling Rock everything that Early Tyler said. Now, this is where things start to take a little dip, because we know that Stefano has told Marvin that he wanted Marvin to take the place of Rock, but he's telling Rock something different, that Marvin came to talk to talk to him about taking her spot. Now he looks across the street and he sees these fools. Now, I'm not sure, was he snatching this girl up? Is that why Marvin was looking like he grabbed her? But Marvin's looking over and it has him thinking about Amber and Gerald. Rock comes out and she's like, Early Tyler done told everything. Marvin thought just punking Early Tyler was going to be good enough. Like, okay, you checked Early Tyler ain't going to do nothing. Early Tyler went straight to Stefano and told everything. Everything I told y'all, everything we all agreed, we were all in agreement of saying exactly what Early Tyler said. Rock tells Marvin, you messed everything up. My bad. She didn't say that. You fucked everything up, Marv. You fucked everything up. So now we looking at Marvin like, damn it, Early Tyler then got loose and told. Now what, Marvin? You said you handled it. He said the God way. But the God way is the wrong way, man. You got to settle it the right way, the street way. You done fucked up the whole game, man. Whole game in shambles, all because of Marvin. Well, Marvin sees a little girl across the street and it got him thinking about Amber. So from here, what does he do? He goes up to the school. He's talking to the security guard. He's like, hey, man, what you got going on today, man? Security like, man, I ain't got nothing going on. What's up? He's like, hey, man, have you heard about Amber? He's like, nah, man, I ain't seen Amber in a couple of weeks, man. They say she's sick, man. They're like, she's sick? But yeah, man, we ain't heard from her at all, man. We don't know what the hell going on. Where's she at? So Marvin's like, well, shit. Well, with that being said, well, can you go into the office and give me an address or something? He's like, man, that's against the rules. Like, nigga, here's $100, nigga. Go make it happen. Like $100 to go get some information. This is 93. $100 probably like 195, maybe $200 now. Yeah, I'm taking that $100. So he goes in there, security goes in there, and he gets this information from Marvin. He goes in there, he's looking around. He ends up finding a little bit of information on where Amber is currently located. Because Marvin's looking on her. He want to check on her. And like Brillo said, out of all the things going on in life right now, why is he checking on Amber? So he goes and gets the information. That nigga Pookie dropped that one thou wow. Early to Bull Tyler. Slavish clown. Hey, listen. Sometimes you got to tell what you know. You know what I'm saying? There's never... When did telling become wrong? You know what I mean? I was always told you tell the police everything. You know what I mean? The police pull up on you. Who got the weed in the car? Him. Whose gun is that? Him. You know what I mean? I thought you were supposed to tell everything. Him. Who got that address out the office? Him. Who paid him? Him. I thought you were supposed to tell people stuff. Marvin gets the address to Amber though. Now Marvin turns into a heroic figure here. Marvin pulls up to the address. Who is it? It's Marvin. We don't know no Marvin around here. I'm here for Amber. Amber ain't been coming to school. I'm a friend of the family. Open up the door. Smells like nigga out here. What do you want? I'm just here to see Amber. I'm a friend of the family. She ain't here. Okay. Hey, what do you want? I'm here to see Amber. I'm a friend of the family. She hasn't been coming to school. I was around the family before you guys adopted her. Well, I done told you she ain't here. Get on out of here now. Go on get Uncle Marvin. So out of nowhere, we hear Amber in the back. Uncle Marvin in here. Is that you? Now, I don't know how the hell she heard Uncle Marvin from 3 bedrooms back with a damn door with a padlock on it. But Marvin hears Amber and he turns into Super Negro. He busted through the door. He goes in the kitchen. Where you at, Amber? I'm back here, Uncle Marvin. Back here. Then this white girl said, hey, where you going? You're not going anywhere. She grabbed on Marvin. Marvin pushes her off. She says, nigger. This is what happens when you call a black man a nigger. So she says, get out of here, nigger. House is junky as hell. It stinks. So Marvin pushes the white lady off of him. Now she done turned into a Karen. I'm calling the cops, nigga. So Marvin pushes her off, and then he sees the door. Amber, you in there? Get away from the door. He tries to put his shoulder into it. It don't work. It don't work because this ain't a movie, Marvin. You got to put that big foot into that motherfucker. He tears his shoulder up one more time. Oh, shit. Damn, this motherfucker is actually hurt. So then he realizes, oh, shit, I got these New York Timbs on. Boom! Marvin put that big foot through the goddamn door. Door off the latches. Lock is off the latch. He goes in the room. He sees little Amber and little Jonathan. I don't know whose baby this is, but they got this baby in here. The baby's dirty Amber looked like she ain't took a bath. She smelling like a wet dog. He's like, Amber, you all right? And then out of nowhere, the fucking white guy, hey, get out of there, nigga. That's my kid. So he come out of nowhere with a bat. Marvin's like, okay, you got a bat, nigga. I got something. Bop, bop, bop. Lay this motherfucking ass down. Marvin wasn't playing around. Bop, bop, bop. Then the white lady, she tried to run away. Hey, nigger, get out of there. Leave those good white boys and little girls alone. So she tries to run off. And what does Marvin do? He's like, fuck it, nigga. I'm already catching body. Fop, fop, fop. He put two in this bitch's back. Oh, shit, them motherfuckers is hot. So she drop and hit the ground. Marvin turns around. He's like, look, I got to go. Just tell the police when you call 911, call the police and tell them that a white guy with tattoos by the name of Tommy Egan came up in the spot. Now, I don't know what Marvin was thinking, but he said, I got to go. Little Amber's looking at him like, Uncle Marvin, don't go. He said, I'm going to double back for you. Then Marvin runs off, and I had the director's cut. So when Marvin runs past the bodies, pop, pop, Marvin actually lays two more shots into both bodies. Pop, 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 pop. He runs about the spot. So little Amber's in here. I don't think she even called 911, but she was instructed to dial 911, and they had these kids locked up. Little Jonathan's like, damn, I've never seen a black person in person. So he's kind of confused. He's scared. He's thinking that it's goddamn 100 versus 1 gorilla bear. He don't know that Marvin is an actual human because he's just an infant, and all he knows is white people. So he's really thinking it's like, oh shit, this goddamn monkey's about to get me. It must be that 100 versus 1 gorilla. And Marvin is talking, so he's like, damn, this motherfucker can talk. So he's like, I don't know, is he good? And Amber's like, don't worry, that's Uncle Marvin. He's going to save the day. But Marvin can't save the day because he caught two bodies. So Marvin got to get the fuck up out of here. And little Amber needs to call the police. Now, we were just talking about telling, and people were saying that telling is wrong. So is Amber wrong for telling the police? Or is Amber right because she's saving her and the little kid? I don't know. But Marvin got the fuck up out of here after catching two bodies. Pop, 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 pop. And I think that's the end of Marvin's story. Yeah, that's the end of Marvin's story.